We're looking at the last chapter, which is implementing operational procedures. So before we look at the last lesson, any question from the beginning of the class from chapter 1 up until chapter 18? Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything from anybody, exams, class questions, labs, anything you want to talk about that we can emphasize on for 5 minutes before we finish the last lesson?
Are we still going to do the TP link?
That will depend on the availability of how many people who are willing to do it. So I don't want to keep everybody waiting when they don't want and they are comfortable. So let's say, for example, Happy said she still wants to see the hardware component. So as soon as I finish the last lesson, everybody wants to leave, can leave. So we can have one-on-one chat with Happy. So if somebody says, I want to do the TP link, if others says they don't want to do it, they also welcome to leave. Then we can do the TP link. Okay. So anybody with question?
No, we can hold.
Okay, all right, guys, thank you so much for hosting me. Like, I would really say it's a privilege, like, have opportunity to train lecturers. So it is really a privilege from my side. I do really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I believe each and every one of us could have learned 1 or 2 things in between our 5 days. I know the informations are much, but everybody should have learned 1 or 2 things in between their 5 days. From me to you guys, I do really appreciate. Thank you so much, guys. Even as you prepare for your exams, I'm going to drop my email for you guys. If you need assistance, you can also chat to me. I can be able to assist you guys. And to Itumelen, thank you so much. I've gained weight for the whole of these 5 days. I've really gained weight. Thank you so much. For each every one of you, and Latiba, thank you for making the class more interesting. Thank you. Ayub, thank you so much for your silent questions. Thank you so much. And to every one of you, Mamtuli, thank you for the hospitality. I do really appreciate. From the first day, you just keep upping and keep upping. And like, really, thank you so much. For every one of you guys, thanks so much. Like I said, it is a privilege to actually sit in front of people of your caliber and talk to you, and you guys listen. And for the ability to tolerate my nonsense, and I say, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Quentin, thank you so much. Thank you so much, pastors. So guys, we're looking at our last lesson, which is going to be our content, which is going to be our implementation. This is also very important for the exam, but it's not technical. So I cannot read it for you based on your understanding. So I'm just going to be focusing on what we really need to know for the exam. So this goes back to our environmental impacts and control, how to create and maintain documentation, looking at basic scripting. So we have power issues. You guys stay comfortable with the power issues, right? Whereby you have your surge, you have your spark. So this talks about if a power supply goes down, or if my power goes down, how do I provide extra power? You guys still understand what the UPS is used for. So that way we have our unprotected power supplies that automatically reserve power for certain time in case we lose power. So we also have the power protections that I did mention, which is one of the UPS that I did talk about. So you have your power protection controls, whereby you have your surge protectors and your line conditioners. You have your battery backups and your UPS. Thank you so much.